Alright, we're on the play. Remembered my Jegantha this time. 2 black sources, 3 Mayhem Devils. Nah, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Against no companion, I'm gonna get a little greedy and keep both claims. Don't know if that's correct, but like, worst case scenario, I can always just loot away the extra claim. Because I do have a blood token, so. Aspirant being sack anything is interesting, which is why I wanted to try it. Yeah. What matchups are good, bad that we need to worry about practice? I've been pretty happy with the green matchup. I think the control matchups are interesting. I've played against blue-white a couple of times, and I think that really all depends on whether or not they draw, Rest in Peace in the post-board games, but, like, I think you're pretty decent-ish outside of Rest in Peace specifically. I think everything else is pretty easy to beat from the control side. As far as the Rakdos deck, I think you're a massive favorite against the mid-range version of Rakdos because you're doing a lot of the same things that the Rakdos deck is doing, but you just have a lot more card advantage with your, baked into your sacrifice stuff. So I think that matchup is pretty easy. Trying to think of what else. Mono blue has been tough-ish. Okay, so I can go Claim the Shredder, and then I can Village Rites away the Witness to loot with the Shredder. Is that 2 5-head? No, I think it's pretty good, right? Oh, I should have actually revealed this first before I looted. Missequencing. It's pretty good with discard. No, we can't play those cards. Damn it. Sag. That's fine. Alright, so play this. Sack this, pass. How did Heroic go? We went 5-0 and 4-1 with Heroic, so 9-1 total with Heroic today. The Heroic deck is real. Really good, really good. Definitely a real deck. Yeah, they're playing Esper Greasebang. Dude, this card is so cracked. It's insane how good Claim is. It's annoying, but it took Claim. Oh, I forgot to bring back the cap. So I think we go Dispute, sack, food. It's kind of stinky. Alright, attack. I go to 12. Play Pathway, get Jegantha. Let me ship it. They're probably going to cast Mending. It's going to be a little dicey. Because they probably have the combo rolled up, I would assume. Yeah. Yeah, this one's not looking great for us. Not looking great. I mean, to be fair, we don't even really have much in the way of defending this anyways. Well, I guess I don't pay them enough, chat. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't pay them enough. So, let's loot. So I need to find a removal spell. Okay. We can sack the Witness. Always yields. Did not find a removal spell. Still might be in a pretty bad spot. Is there any reason to attack? No, I'm just gonna pass. Alright, go. What just happened? So they put the Parhelion into play, and they just didn't crew the Parhelion, so it was kind of awkward. Free damage. Well, they blocked the Epicure, right? So it's actually one less, or it's the same. They block the Epicure, I sack the Epicure, then I don't get back the Cauldron Familiar. It's also much worse if they have main deck Portable Hole, because I leave the Cauldron Familiar in play. They have Fear? What do you mean? Oh, they wouldn't block? Maybe. Alright, can we survive? Fatal Push the thing, sure. Okay, so Parhelion goes back to their hand. Trying to think if I should leave this in my graveyard in case I draw Mayhem Devil. Probably should. Okay. How many lands in a row did I draw there, chat? I drew 2 lands off the Dispute. land for turn. Then I think I hit 2 lands off the Witness. I think it was like 6 in a row or something. God damn. Alright, so Greasefang, huh? Let's bring in Lanterns. Lanterns are good. Kroxa's poopy. Braid's good. I think Grasp is too slow. Plus, I already have Fatal Push. I think Ob Nixilis is kind of bad. Ob Nixilis, when letting them discard Parhelion, seems kind of sketchy. Yeah, I want to bring in Max Push. I don't know if I want Thoughtseize or not. Claim is... I mean, Claim does hit Ledger Shredder, which seems pretty important, but it's not really good against the rest of their deck. One Ob is probably okay. Yeah, I guess if I'm keeping them off of Greasefang, Ob Nixilis gets a little bit better. I know Noxious kills Fang, but it's also just 2 mana. I want to keep like my interaction at 1 mana with like Fatal Push. I think it's too narrow. I mean, it's not the worst card, but I don't think I like it that much. I kind of want to cut these slower cards and bring in like a couple Thoughtseizes. I think I like this. I just want to make my curve as low as humanly possible. Have I tried Hearse over Soul Guide on this list? I haven't yet, no. I think Hearse is decent, but like, again, I'm really just going for mana efficiency with the Soul Guide Lanterns. Like the advantages that this deck has is when you get to like those double and triple spell turns. And it's harder to do that with Hearse, which is kind of why I like the Lanterns more, I think. It's close, though. I think they're both pretty good. Do I still play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, from time to time. Not nearly as much lately, but I still play. Claim seems bad with them, playing only 4... Yeah, maybe I should have trimmed a couple of Claims. Oh my god! It's the literal worst draw in my deck. Would have accepted literally any other card. Ha! Nice Thoughtseize. Okay, I'll take that. Question is, do I discard my 3rd land? No, because I think Mayhem Devil is one of my better draws. Also, keeping the Blood Token in play is better if I draw Push. Although, that being said, if I draw Push, I can't both discard the Push and cast the Push with the Greasefang. So... yeah. Honestly, I probably should have held the land. Okay, it's a good draw step, but now I can't attack is the issue. Not being able to attack sucks. Wait, they're at 9? How the fuck are they at 9? Oh, they cast 2 Thoughtseizes. Okay. Alright, well, they're at 9. Now they're at 11. I just, like, totally missed the fact that they were at fucking 9. Need to have guts to play Greasefang in a mono green meta. Yeah, it's kind of dicey against Karn, I agree. I played a little bit with Greasefang. If it wasn't for Karn, I think this Greasefang deck could be a lot better. Okay, I can loot that away. I think. Could also just Jegantha them. Could just go, like, pick up Jegantha, play land. Because, like, I'm pretty safe as long as this stays in play. And Jegantha can maybe attack past the Shredder. The only problem is, like, Jegantha gets kind of awkward if they just get to connive this twice. Because then it becomes a 4/6, which blanks my Jegantha. I think I'm supposed to loot here. Because then also, if I just draw a land, I can still pick up Jegantha, right? Wonder if I should start attacking. Trading a Witness for 2 damage, then I can sack the Familiar. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, I think. Waiting's worse if they have a second Shredder, I guess, but... Shredder's such a fucked up card. That was the punishment for not sacrificing the Lantern, but... if I sack the Lantern, and they just go, like, cantrip Greasefang, discard Parhelion, I also still lose. So, I think I'm supposed to keep the Lantern in play. Okay, it's fine. Probably definitely on Minter Postboard too. Yeah, probably. Well, they dumped to Parhelion. I guess they just want to force the issue with the oven. Shocked? Don't they know they're at 9? If I draw Devil, they might just be dead. They're real close to dead if I draw Devil. Nope, how about the 3rd Cauldron Familiar, huh? Okay. Your turn. Just the 3rd Cauldron Familiar. Alright, you can go. You don't like Sack Witness? Losing a damage on the Familiar, but maybe it is worth sacking the Witness. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna activate the Lantern. Yeah, and then they're just gonna play like an Indulgence. I probably should have sacked the Witness. Oh yeah, because I had the second Familiar in the graveyard. I 100% should have sacked the Witness. Keep forgetting about the second Familiar. Yeah, I should have sacked the Witness. I'll do that this turn. What I'll do is I'll actually just sack the Familiar and not bring it back in case I draw a Devil. Okay, that's a really good draw. So now we can start by... Yeah, start with Sack Witness. Go from there. Try and find... Man, I guess if we find Devil, we don't really want to tap out for it. Because I can't quite kill the Greasefang with Devil. We hit Familiar Rites. This is really awkward because I don't want them looting with the Shredders. Well, the problem is, if I push and then cast Rites, I'm letting them loot, which is really bad. So I kind of want to just go Rites pass, and then on their turn I can just go sack food, push, without double spelling. I really don't want to turn on these Shredders. I think that's a really bad place to be. So, like, example, I can go Rites, sack Epicure. If I rip a land, I can go untap land, pass. I have 3 mana in play. And then I can just go sack food, bring back Cat, push the Greasefang, still pay for Pierce. All while not turning these on, which I think is too important. I can't afford to let them loot. Okay, we drew a land, which is good. Black Source or Red Source, doesn't matter. Probably Black Source? Not sure if it matters. Yeah, so now we can push player on Pierce. Not a terrible spot. Might get raced by these Shredders, though. Although with Cat Oven, it is kind of hard to get raced by the Shredders. Because we can start sacking foods. Yeah, Village Rites is nice. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, kind of have to cast the push now. But if they have second Greasefang, they can just play the second Greasefang. You can also go pitch Cat the player on Connive. Pitch Cat to what? Pitch Cat with Epicure. They discarded a Greasefang. So does that mean their last card is another Greasefang? You're saying play the blood? Okay, but they don't have a thing, so this is fine. Yeah, but if I cast the Epicure, it's still a second spell, right? Okay, they're at 5. So I can just go Cauldron Familiar pass. Okay, are they dead if I push the Greasefang? So I go Cauldron, they go to 4. Sack, push this. Attack, they go to 3. And I can put them to 1. So I'm 1 point short. So we just go Familiar pass. Yeah, we just go Familiar pass. And I don't think they can top deck any one card. I guess it could be like exactly Dig Through Time? Like dig into something? I don't know. Kaido Shizuki is not going to do it. They also can't attack now. Yeah, true. Never mind. I'll block. There's actually no point in guessing the push now. I might just push their blocker. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So they go to 6. I guess that means they're not dead, right? Should have maybe responded and pushed this, so they wouldn't get the Connive. Okay, so here... Oh, no, they're still dead, right? Because this puts them to 4. Yeah, they're still dead. Yeah, okay. Attack for 3, sack. We figured it out. We found the line. We done did it, chat. Alright, game 3. Top deck Indulgence could have done it? Well, no, because we had the push, right? So even if they go, like, Indulgence, discard Parhelion, we still have the push. I did need all 3 cats. That's true. Alright, so you guys want to go less claims? I don't know, man. Ledger Shredder is a fucking beating. I want to keep in 3 claims for Shredders. I think 3 claims is good. Like, drawing 1 a game, I think, is a good place to be. I think I like this. Going down on claim, like, just go... I don't want to go too far on those. Because, like, Shredder is still really hard to beat. Alright, we have Soul Guide, Dispute, Devil, Push. Hand's okay. It's got lands and spells, right? What happens when a competitive format doesn't feature Chalice? What do you mean, this format? So if they have Thoughtseize, I think I should play... I feel like I should probably play the Lantern first in case they have Thoughtseize. Yeah. I'm gonna lead on Lantern. I think that one's more important to get in play. You gonna lead on Oven? I don't know, like... If I lead on Oven, they can just, like, Thoughtseize my Lantern and then have Pierce for my push, and I might, you know... Yeah, but if they have Thoughtseize, they just take the Lantern. You know? The cool thing about playing the Lantern is now I'm not worried about stupid Greasefang, so I can just push this thing and not even care about it. Which is what I'm going to do. And I think play Epicure? I was impressed by this deck's mana curve playing 2 spells that aren't 1 mana exactly. This deck has a nice clean mana curve, you know? Okay, so... I think I just played Devil? I'm down to play Devil. Highest upside if we just kind of untap with it. The game probably ends if we untap with it. Sure. It's also the card I want them to Thoughtseize the least. Faithful Mending. That's fine. People actually think that they're going to have Chalice and Pioneer? Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, chat. Upstairs. So now we can just kill the Greasefang, right? Yeah, they attack because they know it's going to die. So I think I go Witness first? Witness, sack Witness. Actually, I don't know. Be nice to hit an Oven off the Witness. I think it's worth sacking it. Obviously, I could hit a 3-drop, but it should be kind of dicey. Okay, so this has 1 damage on it. So now we can go Ridge. And then we can go sack the Blood. Discard Blood Crypt. Ping that. And then we can go sack Treasure Vault for, I think, red? Kill the Greasefang, play Witness, attack for 4. Next turn we have 2 creature lands to get busy with. We find a sack outlet, we can sack this thing, which is pretty nice. Shredder pass. It doesn't mean they don't have Fatal Push. They very easily could have Fatal Push, just wanted to save it for Den. That being said, I don't really think I have any better plays, so I'm just going to fire up the Den, I think. Play this as a Black Source. I'm just going to shove. I could attack with the Witness, so if I shove with everything, if they block the Witness, they take 3, 6, 7, 8, they go to 6. I think that's still pretty good for me. I lose value on the Witness, but I think it's fine. I don't know why they would block a 1/1 and not block this. Big Shreds. Get a cantrip. Yeah, they're never going to print those cards into Pioneer. Pioneer does not want those cards. I think there's a few cards that Pioneer could use. I haven't really thought about it too much. It's weird. Like, originally, before Winota got banned, I was saying good removal, like Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, stuff like that. Now that Winota's banned, probably less so. So, if I shove, they get to eat this. Yeah, okay, so let's go play this. 1. Oh, wait, if I fire up the Hive, is that lethal? Yeah, it's just lethal if I fire up the Hive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they can't double block the Hive. Or they have to double block the Hive, yeah. What I meant with. Playing against my brother. My brother, but not my brother. I think he was playing Devotion the last time. I think he top-8'd with Devotion. Seems good against Devotion. Is Devotion. Classic Doom Switch, all foils. Play Epicure first, I think. Yora. Okay. So, get to go Hive, claim the elf, sack it to dispute, and just don't use the treasure, I think? I don't know if I should start chipping away at Kiora here. It's kind of close. Not using the treasure is kind of really bad if he has Karn. Like, I think maybe my best play against Karn is just play Cauldron Familiar, because then I have more creatures in play to kind of pressure Karn. I don't really know that that plays around Karn that much, though. Like, it's still going to be horrible for me, but I don't know, maybe it's okay. I think I'm just going to say fuck Kiora. This game 3, double L. Oh, we won game 3 in round 1. We drew a lot of fatal pushes. Snapcaster Mage? No. Resto would be cool. I think Resto would be cool. I don't believe Knight would be broken, which would be a great reason to... But yeah, Knight would definitely not be broken. Alright, they do have the Karn. Sucks. Claim is interesting. Oh, they didn't play a land? I'm fucking snapping this off. Question is, do I attack Karn for 3 and dispute the elf? Or do I play Ob, sack the elf, and attack Karn for 2? I think I'm just going to play Ob. I think I'm going to play Ob. Really want to get Ob into play. I think Ob is better too. And I think I can go down with this one to put another creature in play that pressures Karn. And then if they don't play a creature, I can just go attack Karn for 3, sack the devil, kill Karn. Which is not bad. Okay, so they must have... Maybe they just drew that, because I feel like if they had that last turn, they would have played it instead of Karn. That's a really good draw. Well, actually, it's not, right? Because they have the Karn. It's the best way to do this. And I actually can't play Devil and Dispute this turn. Still haven't played a land yet, though. Which is good. Maybe I just attack Karn with everything. Probably block the Epicure. Karn goes to 3. And I can just, like, sack Devil, draw 2 cards. Or maybe just play the Mayhem Devil, honestly. Maybe I just, like, play Mayhem Devil, play Oven, go up with my Obs. Just kind of play setup here. Yeah. I think playing setup is pretty good. So maybe I just don't attack. Yeah, what if I just didn't attack? Just go, like, ++. I think I like that. ++, no attack. Then we can just kind of go off next turn. They need exactly Nykthos? Yeah. Yeah, if they find Nykthos, they can Karn for Boat. But then if they Karn for Boat, I can just, like... Then their Karn is closer to dying. But I guess if they answer the Devil, the Karn is less relevant, I guess, but... They're attacking Ob Nixilis. I'm gonna let Ob Nixilis die, I think. I think I'm okay with that. So I guess they have another Troll? Sure. Both. Need a set that extends from 7th to now that just pretends that Modern Horizons doesn't exist. That's what I'm saying, man. I've already kind of pretended that Modern Horizons doesn't exist. Ooh, we're minusing. Okay. They chose the Great Henge. Interesting. So I can just send all 3 at Karn. Leave the Devil back. Karn. Do I even really care that much if they resolve Henge? I don't think I do. Can I get this Shadow and Pioneer so I can get away from the hellhole that is Modern? What's up? What's up, Panda? So we can sack this ping Karn just so I can use the Dispute. So Devil's gonna go at Karn. This can go upstairs. Karn dies. That's probably lethal, right? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's just make a token. I'll just pass. They can't win this game, I don't think. I mean, maybe if they find Nykthos, they can. Why not play another Ob? Oh, because I had the treasure. Right, I forgot about the treasure. Yeah, I could have played the other Ob. Should have done that. Well, they played their land for the turn, so they're dead. They're definitely dead. Yeah, I should have played the second Ob. Honestly, I forgot that I had the treasure, but... The game is over. Demons on your own. The game is over. Leave this in the graveyard in case I draw another Mayhem Devil. You know, I didn't really need that, but I guess we'll take it. Oops. Oh, we're playing it out, huh? We're playing it out, huh? I want to kill him with Makeshift Munitions. I'll sack one of the Evans. This is what we call BM. Punt, I guess? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I should have played the Ob last turn. Sure. I just wanted to make him think he had a chance, okay? That's true. Death Shadow is legal in Historic. But then you have to play Arena if you're playing Historic. Just kind of eh. This deck seems so sweet. I think it's really good. I think the green matchup is decent, too. So, the way that I've been boarding in this matchup is just push and Thoughtseize. And I've been trimming on... I think I'll go down to 2 Ob. Cut Kroxa because it's kind of slow. This card has to be bad in this matchup. I usually trim a Witness. I've been trimming a Cauldron Familiar. I don't know if that's right, though. Maybe 4 Thoughtseize is too much. It's so weird that I don't even like Noxious Grasp. Like, this is why it's in my sideboard, but I don't even like it that much. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but... Like, the problem with Noxious Grasp against Mono Green is it's not good against Troll, because they just, like... It's actually better for them when you grasp the Troll, because it pluses them on mana, right? They enchant their land, it's +1 mana, it's the same devotion. So, like, killing Troll is bad, and then when you kill Cavalier, they just get something back. So it's like, I don't know. I guess if you kill the Cavalier with the trigger on the stack, that's where it's good, but you want as many 1-mana spells as possible in the sideboard unless they win you the game. What do you mean? You don't like the 1-mana spells? I'm confused. Kills Nissa Kiora. These decks don't even play that many Nissas anymore. It kills Kiora, which maybe is relevant, but... So what, like, you like the Witness, you like the Thoughtseize? Do you just not like Ob at all? We could try. I'm down with it. That Grasp is also good for Greasefang, but you didn't put it in there. Well, Grasp is, like, more of stuff that you already have, right? And it's one of those things where I think you're better off just having more cheap cards. Kind of what Ferran's saying. Ob put in a lot of work last game. Yeah. You also have Karn for Ob. One thing I've found on the draw is when I play Ob and kick it, and they just go Karn for Needle, your Ob is, like, kind of awkward sometimes. Don't know if that happens a lot, but... They hit Nykthos. Okay. Yeah, well, this is a game where they're going to play Karn, and I'm going to scoop. It happened to you twice. What happened to you twice? Would have been real nice to find a claim. Did not draw a claim, though. Do I have to, like, dispute an Oven away to try and find a Thoughtseize? Ugh, this feels so bad. I pick up Jegantha, I guess. I think I'm just going to cast Dispute. Alright, well, we found a Thoughtseize. Okay. That's a thing. Could have used the treasure to play a cat. Might have been good. But the cat doesn't block the troll anyways because it has trample. So I think it's just better to hold the treasure in case I draw Mayhem Devil. Buffalo Haven. So they can storm next turn, right? 3, 4, 5. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they can storm next turn. Needed a claim. So what I can do, I think we go Cauldron Familiar, Dispute the Familiar. I guess I can also play the second Oven first and go through a couple Oven loops. But I want to keep an Oven untapped in case I draw Claim. Because Claim kills the troll and they don't get it back. Oh, Needle Ob, yeah. Ob is awkward against Karn. Because, like, you commit a lot of resources to getting both Obs into play, and then they just needle both of your things. Okay, how do I want to do this? I don't want to push this. I really want to find Claim the Firstborn. Claim would be so huge here. Okay, let's go Familiar. I'm going to go through one familiar loop. And then we're going to go Dispute, sack the familiar. Yes! That's fucking huge. So now we can go Claim the Troll. Attack with the Troll. And now they're nowhere near casting the Storm of the Festival. It's really, really big for us. That was huge. Can dispute a treasure. Yeah. I think it's better to do it this way. Alright, they have no cards. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. So this is 4 devotion. So this is 4. They have 9. Okay, they're actually still not that far away, but I can push the elf. Which I probably will do. So I think now we're just going to go, like, push the elf, fire up Den, get aggressive. Yeah. Push the elf, fire up Den. Yeah, this is good. So they go to 9. This puts them to 7. This is break even, so they only have 7 mana. They draw. Wolf Willow Haven, sure. Honestly, they might have to sack this to try and trade for the Den. I don't think they can just, yeah, they have to sack it here, I think. Which is, like, super bad for them, because that puts them even farther away from the Storm. Definitely not a spot they want to be in. I think I'm gonna bring back the cat. It's worse if I draw Mayhem Devil, but if I draw Devil, I'm probably winning anyways. It's a good draw. This is pretty close to lethal, right? They actually have to chump the Den here. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out for them at this point. Like, even if they find Karn, they're still dead. Let's go! Would Green Sun be too good? I'm going to start playing a forest so I can put Old Growth Troll on one of my lands when I steal it. This hand's pretty good. Wait, did I ever update the title? Chat, you gotta tell me to update the title, man. Y'all just gonna let me... All 600 of you are just gonna let me sit here while I have a title that's not updated? Aw, man. What are you doing, chat? Thanks, chat. Appreciate you. That's what chat's good for, huh? You can't read? Yeah, I also can't read. That's why I didn't update it. No, it's not Boros Heroic. I know it looks very similar to Boros Heroic, but unfortunately it's not Boros Heroic. That's Boros Heroic, though. That thing is dead. Deader than dead. I think the other card I'm playing is probably just Familiar, right? Kind of awkward that I can't go Kroxa plus Epicure next turn if I play Familiar. Let's actually just play Epicure. I really want to have a good double spell turn. Also, the other reason I don't want to do this is because this might want to be a red source. Specifically if I draw Claim the Firstborn, and I might want to go Claim plus Kroxa. So, like, I wanna slow roll this for decision as long as possible, basically. Okay, they have another Virtuoso, which makes sense as to why they ran out the first one. They were just okay with that one dying. I'm not gonna sack the Epicure. Well, this could get a little dicey. So I think I'm gonna go Kroxa, sack Kroxa to Oven, and then play Familiar. Just so I can have more material in play. You gonna play Cat Go? I don't know, getting out a card out of their hand with Kroxa is kind of nice. Maybe I don't sack the Kroxa to Oven, though. Maybe I just go Cat, hold up Oven. A discarded Reckless Rage. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, maybe... Might have been better to just play Dispute there. Trying to think, there's also maybe a chance where I just block with Epicure to try and, like, maybe try to play towards this. Could pitch Cat to Blood and bring it back. Yeah, that's a good point. If I had just, if I had sacked the Kroxa to the Oven. And then discard Cat to the Blood. Might have been fine. I discarded a land. It means I'm not taking 1,000 damage this turn. Yeah, yet. Yet has been called. Yeet! God, Courage, discard Courage is so broken. It's actually just broken. Oh my god. So sick. Pioneer Staple Homestead Courage. This card is cracked in this deck. It's really good. Alright, maybe they don't have a land to hold up God's Willing. Is Fable Passage worth it in this deck for sack things and Kroxa fuel? The problem with Fable Passage is this deck really, as we talked about earlier, really has to like double and triple spell constantly. And you're in a bad spot when you have Fable Passage early and you're like, you know, that could be the difference between winning and losing. Which is why I don't like it that much. Okay. So I don't want to sack the blood. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Kind of want to loot first. Loot discard mountain. Then we can go from there. Let's loot first. It's kind of why I wanted to loot first. I can't kill the Virtuoso though, right? So I go land, devil, sack, food, 1 damage, sack, cat, 2 damage, sack, food, 3 damage. So not quite there. Yeah, I could just try and high roll claim. That's what I was thinking too. Whereas if I like dispute, like claim's gonna win the game regardless, right? Just sack their idiot. So I can dispute and try to find claim, or I can just hope they don't have a trample spell. Because God's Willing doesn't kill us. We have a red creature and a black creature to block. So unless they have double God's Willing, which I guess tough spot. I probably have to cast the dispute. Yeah. So we lose to a trample spell. Wait, did they discard an anger last turn? They discarded an anger. Well, I should probably cast this Deadly Dispute then. If they discarded a fucking anger, huh? Okay, let's go. I think we just go through the familiar loops. Yeah, I think we have to assume they have one. And I think it's actually better to just sack the cat now, because that leaves up Oven if I draw, that leaves up Oven if I draw, Claim. Didn't draw Claim. Well, we're kind of in the same spot as we were, to where we lose to an anger, but we beat God's Willing, so. Funnily enough, we're in the exact same spot. Not beat. Well, yeah, we don't die. We don't die to a God's Willing. We lose to this, but also lose to that. Kind of don't like the 2-mana interaction. Just doesn't line up that well against their protection. I think Ob is pretty heinous against them. Kroxa is also too slow. These cards are kind of bad. Want Thoughtseize. Maybe I just have Anabreed in my deck. Maybe I could, like, cut the rights and play 1 Grasp. Probably okay, right? Yeah, I like that. We played against Embercleave earlier. We played against a mono red deck that had Embercleave and Anax. That was the terror of that standard format. Back in my day. Boom, that was only like 2 years ago. Okay, boomer. I actually didn't play any of that standard format. I watched a lot of it, but I didn't play any of it. Eldream was 3 years ago. Was it that long ago? Jesus. Time flies, man. Time actually just flies. It's kind of hard to mulligan a hand with Grass Push, so I'm gonna go tap land on 1 and then probably Oven Familiar on 2. What's up, Jeserton? Played each other day off stream. You're on some whack combo deck. Do you remember what it was? Was it like? Oh, it might have been the It was probably Godfarrow's Gift. I was messing around with that. Okay, well, guess I can't complain about drawing multiple Fatal Pushes. Can I say Doom like the news monsters in Futurama? I don't know how. Oh yeah, the Slaughter games, yeah. Portable Hole. It's rude. Rude. Very, very rude. I can't sack the Witness. I want to keep this in the graveyard in case I draw Mayhem Devil, but kind of a bad spot to be in. I'm actually not going to play Familiar, because I think what's going to happen is they're going to go land 2-drop, hold up a mana. I'm going to go EOT, push, untap, grasp. At least that's kind of how I see this playing out. And I only have 1 black source. Yep. I think I'm still gonna keep the cat in the graveyard for Mayhem Devil purposes. I don't know. It's nice to get in some chip damage, but it's from Futurama, so I don't play it on here. I don't give a shit. It's also 4 seconds long. It's good. Doom! What's my opinion on Boros Aggro? I saw that you brought it to FN. I'm thinking about buying into it. I played 2 leagues with it earlier today. 3-1. I went 9-1, so I like the deck a lot. Alright, I'm gonna Grasp to be mana efficient. What they discard? They discarded Defiance Strike. Okay. And now it's the time for you. Virtuoso card. It's really, really good. It's so messed up. Ooh, they don't have a creature. Alright, it's possible I should have brought back the Familiar there. But now I can just discard the other Familiar to this Epicure. I kind of want to find a Thoughtseize just to see what's going on. Alright, I guess I'll play my land. Yeah, I missed out on a few damage with this Cauldron Familiar for sure, but I think Rakdos is really hard to beat. Mono Green is a cakewalk. Yeah, we played the Mono Green matchup a couple of times. It did not feel close at all with the Boros deck. I think this deck's really good against Mono Green too. I think I'm 6-0 against Mono Green with this Rakdos deck. I knew that was gonna happen! I literally said the entire game, I don't want to bring back Cauldron Familiar in case I draw Mayhem Devil, and the one turn that I decide to bring back the Familiar is the turn that I draw Devil. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. When the Boros deck has 5 lands and no creatures? Yeah, I mean, you know, might be okay anyways, but why'd you do it then? I listened to Yendrick. I can blame this on Yendrick. This is how I summoned the devil. Yeah, true. I guess I wish I had done it earlier then. Do I even go for the push now? I think I might just be okay with this. It's like pretty likely they have a God's Willing. The thing is, I kind of want to push because I also kind of want to just fire up Den next turn. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. It's nice to use my mana because I have the Den. Sure. Like, it makes it so they can't really attack, which I guess they're probably not attacking anyways, but what are my thoughts on Gensack having access to Corvold and Coco? I just think those cards are too slow for the format. Coco maybe is good enough, but I think Corvold is... You can't play Corvold in this format. It's way too slow. They can attack? I mean, they're allowed to attack. I don't know if it's recommended that they attack, but... It doesn't have Vigilance, though, is what I'm saying. Like, I'll just take 6. I don't really care. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think Coco is good. I don't really think Corvold is where you want to be. They definitely attack. And take, what, 11 on the crackback? Or a 10? Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Now they can attack. No blocks. So take 8. Just draw a Fatal Push, forehead. So if I fire up Den, they probably block Mayhem Devil, and they go to 4. Is that good? So they block Devil, go to 4, and I have 4 1/1s plus a Den. I feel like they would need a lot to kill me from just a Legionnaire, even as a 6/6. I think I kind of have to shove. Alright, I guess we're not shoving. Guess we're not attacking. God damn it. Ah, well, it didn't matter. They had a fucking anger anyways. Nothing mattered anyways. Kind of slow. Okay. Yeah, I should want to block with Witness here. Might have actually been in an okay spot if I didn't fucking misclick, but... Ooh, gas. gas, gas. Gas, gas. Jegantha. This hand's cracked. Keep. Hand is cracked. Mono red, huh? Okay. Trying to think of worst case scenario if they have Eidolon. So they can just hold up Fatal Push. And then I can go turn 2 Oven Claim. I'm going to push the Swiss Spear too to prevent them from being able to play light up the stage. It's worse if they now don't play a creature, I guess, but that's fine. Now I can just play Oven Epicure, and it, like, kind of works out for me. Make sure you play the Oven first. They can't kill your creature in response. They have Chandra. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Especially if I draw a land for this devil. In Sokenzan. Honestly, I kind of want to hold the devil for a turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold the devil for a turn, actually. I'm just going to attack the Chandra, play another Epicure, and just kind of chill. I think we're doing okay. Maybe if they don't play a creature, I can loot away one of these claims. This feels like Blood Token, a claim. Blood Token, a claim plus Epicure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Exile Den of the Bugbear. Just want them to play a fucking creature. Yes, thank you. Thank you for playing a creature. I think I'm just gonna hold. I think I'm gonna hold the second claim. Let's claim that guy. Then I can just send everything at Chandra, I think. If they have Stomp, they should Stomp their own Eidolon to response. That'd be a good play. They definitely have Stomp, but they definitely should cast it now. Yes, that makes sense too. Sure. So they have one card. Let's go attack Chandra. Play Familiar. Because I think Chandra's the only way we're ever losing this game. Have the second one with Borosco. 4-1. So 5-0 and then 4-1. Don't think they were supposed to do that. I feel like they probably were not supposed to do that. Okay, awkward. Awkward! Alright, Fatal Push. They could have stomped me, right? Alright, Ob Nixilis, kind of slow. Push is good. Abrade is okay. I mean, Kroxa is kind of slow too. So of these, between Kroxa and Ob Nixilis, which one do you think is better against Mono Red? Probably Kroxa, right? Ob Nix's life gain. True. What if I cut these two and played 2 of each? What do you think about that? That's probably good, right? Yeah, I like the way that looks. Yeah, well, the thing about Kroxa is they can't fucking kill it. So, like, it's impossible for them to kill. Little 1-land action. Ship this. Too risky. Ooh. Well, no, this is actually not bad. Put back the second Dispute. This hand's okay. Soul Scavenge. So let's lead on Oven. Kroxa is a seriously tough thing to deal with from the red side. Yeah, I agreed. Agree. Oddly enough, I almost want to save the claim so I can go claim Dispute in the same turn. Yeah. I might end up taking a little bit too much damage here, especially if they have Chandra, but okay, that's good for me. They're not playing Chandra. Do we ever not play Oven in case of a Braid? Without turn 1 Oven, they might be able to play something and let us claim Oven. Well, if I'm holding the claim anyways in this situation, which I'm doing anyways, I think it makes more sense to do it this way, right? Although, now they might just kill their own Soulscar Mage in response to this. Should be a little awkward, but yeah, it's a little annoying. Still 2 for 1, but I mean, I guess we're maybe just Dispute sacking the Oven here? Maybe. Feels kind of weird, but I can probably wait a little bit. I think I can wait. Honestly, I think it's Jegantha time. You can go. Jegantha time. Let's go. I need to enable the Let's Go emote. That's a really good emote. Claim was gain 5. What if I had cast it on turn 2? Yeah, it might have been greedy to leave it with the Dispute. It was probably too greedy to hold it for a Dispute, but... What are bad matchups? Control and Lotus. Lotus is probably bad, yeah. Control... kind of depends on if they have Rest in Peace or not. Okay, let's go Mayhem Devil. Play land, pass. I'm not gonna bring back the Familiar until they do something, because then I can just respond. Whenever I play this deck, every matchup is a bad matchup. Whenever you play the Rakdos deck? Do I actually care about that card? I can just kill it. Yeah, I don't care about that card. Just like the Mire value deck. This hand sucks, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess. Can work with this. When you say both, what's the other one? Boros Heroic. Okay, I'm really interested to see how this matchup plays out. I've played it a couple of times from this side. Almost want to push. Yeah. Yeah, sack and Heroic. They didn't have the stupid Curious Obsession. Literally every time I play this deck, they always have it on turn 2. Every single time. Should I main phase kill the Phantom? Make them sack the Wanderer? I don't hate it. At least I think they're going to sack the Wanderer. Play this thing. Our hand's not very good, though. Need to find a Mayhem Devil. Very, very badly. What's this deck's playing against Control and Lotus? So, against Control, basically, dodge Rest in Peace. I know it sounds kind of dumb. But no, you have some good sideboard cards. Like, you have Thoughtseize, you have the 4th Ob Nixilis, you have Kroxa. You do have some good plans. Even against stuff like Rest in Peace, you have good 3-drops like Ob Nixilis and Mayhem Devil can kind of get around Rest in Peace. But the combination of, like, Rest in Peace, Wraths can be kind of tough. It was a little bit different when I had 6 discard spells, but now that I've cut the Duresses, maybe it's a little bit worse. And Lotus Field, you just kind of have to pray, right? Like, you have some Damping Spheres and some discard spells. You have to hope that that lines up well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Ob Nixilis is basically game over against blue-white. Yes, every time I've resolved Ob Nixilis, it's been insane. Like, if you curve out with Ob Nixilis and you resolve both copies, they fold. Like, that's it. They just fold. So that's probably your single best plan against Control. It's just Ob Nixilis. Yeah, sometimes the first copy is good enough. I feel like we're in a pretty bad spot. Our hand just, like, kind of... I don't know. Our hand just, like, didn't really go anywhere. You know? Like, we had lands and spells. And we got the trade Fatal Push for a card. But just felt like we... I don't know. Just not really going anywhere. Need to find a Familiar. Or a Mayhem Devil. That one's probably not resolving. I guess I'll cast it. I should probably... The problem with playing around Spell Pierce is if I play my land and they have a non-Spell Pierce counterspell, then I can't loop with the Blood token, so... I think I just have to do it this way. Yep. Not sure what we're looking for. That one's not awful for next turn. I think I might try and block their Ascendant Spirit this turn. I guess this is probably not resolving. This matchup feels... Ah, man. I don't know. Like, if you ever let them stick one threat, that's where it gets kind of dicey. Actually, I probably should have attacked. I'm just going to take it. I feel like taking it incentivizes them to pump this, but they still don't, which is... Okay, that definitely helps. Definitely helps. Worse if they have Rattle Chains. Fuck! Fuck! Bro! Come on, man! Jesus Christ! Yeah, matchup sucks when they have it all, huh? Alright, this card's bad against them. Actually, kind of like Thoughtseize, too. Got these shitters. Just make your curve as low as possible, I think. Matchup seems difficult. Yeah, I think it's not great. I mean, post board, like when you have 4 Fatal Push and 4 Thoughtseize, you just get to lower your curve. I think you should be favored post board, but I don't know. Again, it all depends on their draw, and you just have fucking hands like this that don't do anything. All right, keep. I try to include Fable the Mirror in the deck. I think it's too expensive. I think you wanna lower the amount of 3-drops you have, not increase it. Blue deck is treacherous. In what way? As in, you like the deck or you don't like the deck? On Discord it says, under your room, you do not have permission to send messages in the channel. Is that how it should be? Under your room. There's certain rooms that have messages off, yes. It's annoying to play against. I agree. See if I can bait a counterspell with this Village Rites. Maybe should have attacked first. Probably should have attacked first. I don't want them to counter this. Deal. I can't punish them. I don't have a removal spell. But can play Witness. Play Haunted Ridge, loot away the blood here. I did miss a point of damage by not attacking first, but... yeah, I agree. This deck is so annoying to play against. Witness 2 Fable the Mirror Breaker in action. It gets kind of hot, huh? If I Thoughtseize first, they can sack 1 Spirit. Also, if I Thoughtseize first and they just have, like, multiple fucking snares, I think I'm actually going to dispute first. Alright, I'm gonna attack first, actually. I'm gonna attack first. This mono-blue deck actually kind of tilts me. It's like, it's so frustrating to play against. So it's just really annoying to play against. I don't even think it's that good of a deck. It's just annoying to play against. Like, this deck is only reasonable because it beats mono green. I don't know if it beats much else. Think it's good? I think it's a scam. But, you know, strong opinions. Let's go land. Thoughtseize. Doesn't it lose against mono red? I think it loses to a lot of things. Lotus probably can't beat it. Yeah, but Lotus also can't be green. I don't even think Lotus is that good right now. Like, if your deck has a bad matchup against the best deck in the format, that's not really a good place to be. Slip out the back and Spectral Sailor. Okay. I think I can just pass now. Deck doesn't need to be good against everything. It'll be great in some metas, not great in others. Well, my opinion, this deck is literally only good against green. I don't think it's good against anything else. That's the issue. So, like, I think the only meta it's good in is if your metagame is, you know, 70% mono green or whatever. I think it's pretty sketchy otherwise. Is bias against red black mid and mono blue spirits? Kinda, but best deck in the format. Mono green for sure. Not close. Too tilted. I'm running this back. That was bullshit. We're running it back. I'll open my chest. We're running it back. I can't but losing to spirits. I actually can't. I feel like I got scammed.